I finally binge watched the show Forever on Netflix. I love it. Anyway, yes. So Forever on Netflix. I love it so much. I binged all 8 episodes, I think. Yes, all 8 episodes. Last weekend with my friend, I went to her house just to say hey and like eat Chipotle together real quick, and we ended up binging Forever on Netflix. And I didn't leave her house till 2:30 a.m. God damn.
How long is the episode? Like an hour?
Yeah. Okay. Beautifully shot. I love the actors are named. Let me see. Hold on. Let me shout out the actors. The actors, Lovey Simone plays Keisha, Michael Cooper Jr. plays Justin, Wood Harris plays Justin's father, the iconic Wood Harris. So that was I love seeing him. I love seeing him doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He still look good too with his fine ass. He still look good. Let me go home and watch Paid in Full. Let me go watch Paid in Full. I go home. You know what I'm saying? But no. How old is Wood Harris? Let me see. Yeah, he born in 69, so he probably like what? Like he probably like 57. Hold on.
Like 50 something.
He probably like 57. 56.
56.
Let me see. Is he? He 55. He'll be 50. When his birthday? 55. When his birthday? Hold on. October. So he'll be 56 this year. Yes. So he plays the father on the show. So here's the thing. I love the show for so many reasons. I love how Justin is like an awkward black boy that comes from a 2-parent household, and the parents are knee deep in his business and they want best for him and they're helping him. Like, I love that. I love seeing that. I love how, but it's very realistic. I love how they're young, black, and awkward. I love how Keisha, she doesn't come from money like that, but she has rich friends. Like she has rich white friends and she has rich black friends. I love that. I love how it's rich white and black in here. I love that. So they show at one point, this is a spoiler alert, guys. So they show at one point, she has like a sex tape going around from one of her ex flings, and so they talk about how this young black girl wasn't protected or whatever, that she wasn't protected in this way. You know what I mean? They kind of tackle that a little bit. She has a single mom, her mother's a single woman. She's a working mother and she's making ends meet to pay for her tuition for school and get her into the best school. What's going on?
No, I'm just looking at the artwork.
And it's that, but then Justin comes from money. His mother is a graduate from Northwestern University. His dad didn't do school, but his dad is a talented chef. I was like, I might have to watch it again because I kind of missed some details. Because I was binge watching it so late at night. Because I'm like, did his dad fucking cook for the damn Obamas or something? Goddamn, because they rich. Yeah, money rich. There's a nice rich. Like, this is giving Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. God damn, because it's in California, and they showed that because it'd be mad cliffs in California, and there was one cliff scene where it's like that's what's on Bel-Air. Is they in the same place? Whatever. But yeah, so the mom, Justin's mom, reminds me of Tasha Mack so bad. Like, it's giving very much Tasha Mack management. His mom gives Tasha Mack management. But I love how, they always say that college is the way out, the way to go, or the way up, the way out and the way up. And of course, like his mother is a respective college graduate, and she mapped out his life. She wanted him to go to this expensive school, and you have to play basketball because he suffers from ADHD as well. That's another thing. We don't tackle how mental health with black kids affects them as well, because a lot of black kids are undiagnosed. Even back in the day, when you think back about how so and so used to act up in class, maybe he had ADHD, maybe he didn't know what to do, like maybe he wasn't diagnosed. Right. And I love how they tackle that Justin has ADHD. The teacher was like, hey, your condition allows for you to have 10 extra minutes on this test. It's fine if it's fine if you want to take extra 10 to 15 minutes, it's fine, whatever. They tackle that as well, because back in our, we're not that old, but back in, people weren't diagnosed, and even today there's kids that are not diagnosed because they don't have the right attention on them.
Right.
So I love that as well. She wanted him to be into basketball, but he was good at basketball, somewhat, but it's like he wasn't really in it. He just thought that he had to do it because that was the way to go for him. That was the map for him. Right. That was the order of events for him. But of course, he did end up getting into the school. Keisha got into Howard, and that's another thing. I love how, even though I love how Howard is DC gold. And I'm from the DC area, so I love how they shout out DC stuff. Like Howard, okay, cool. She wants to go to Howard. That's amazing. This historical black college, the historical black college, or one of the when it comes to Howard and Spelman is the big dog when it comes to what I'm saying. But right. In any HBCU, if you said Coppin or Morgan, what I'm saying, it don't even matter how easy it is to get into these schools. It's like it's the HBCU, or what I'm saying. So I love how they shouted out Howard, and she got into Howard. I love how she wears her braids, her natural hair, even though she has the white bestie. I love how she embraces her features. I love that as well in the show. It's not about this is no shade. The show is not a main character of this light skinned mixed girl with curly 3A hair. You know what I'm saying? It's this black girl with natural 4C hair. She wears braids. She wears her fro. I love that. I love that a lot. But anyway, of course, Justin realized, Justin found passion in music. So, he grew some balls and was like, "Hey, mom, dad, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to do this. I want to do this."
Right.
So that took a lot of balls. It's a really good story. It's a really good show. I love it. And I fully recommend. I highly recommend that you guys check out Forever on Netflix. I love it, and they got approved for a season 2. So hopefully we get some more Keisha and Justin, because the way they ended that season 1, honey, hell no. Why my friend said she cried the last 2 episodes? Like, girl, stop playing. Like, you doing too much. I guess it's a tearjerker for me. I'm not really a crier on you know what I'm saying, but I guess it was a tearjerker for some. But yes, anywho, that's my show that I wanted to highlight. I don't